This is episode 8 of the Quest for AI, and I've made some pretty significant changes. So you may have seen from probably the 5th episode that there are basically 4 different routes you can go with this program. So basically, you're given sort of the foundation of a generic crime. Then you can choose loads of different things to do. Well, not loads, but that's really the point. At the start, you could only choose to go down one path, either a morally good path or a morally bad path. Then on each of those paths, you could either choose to go one way or the other way. So in total, you had 4 different ways you could go. And what I've done is, I'll just show you, I've actually given it another level. So for each of the 4 sort of end routes, as they were, there are another 2 options which you can take. And obviously this has been quite taxing on the code outside of the functions, because as you can imagine, I have to call the solving function the original 3 times. I have to call it the original 3 times, which covered the first 4 options. And then what I have to do is for every one of those original end routes, I have to call it another 2 times. So I've got loops within loops here. And as I say, I'm not going to go into too much detail, because if you know Python and you've seen the other episodes, you'll sort of get what this is. So as you can see, I've sort of nested this sort of a repeat of that within it, which is quite complex bit of code. Hopefully you'll get that, but I'm just updating anyone who might be watching that this is what I've done. So where do I go from here? How am I going to make this work? Well, the program actually runs currently, but obviously this isn't sustainable. So what I'm thinking is actually trying to make a function for this, which currently isn't a function. Trying to make a function for it, then I can pass values into this, which in turn will pass values into the functions up there, which is going to be very complicated, but like I